Hello, this is your reading. We are going to have a look and see what's coming through. This is for all star signs. If you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like it is a sign in itself that there are messages for you, and this is a very safe space where you're always very welcome. And I also wanted to mention as well that if you ever wanted to purchase any personal services, readings, items, rituals, things like that, it's always linked down below for your convenience and on shopmoonlightguidance.com. So let's have a look and see what we have for you, okay? Some action. Well, that's nice. At least there is some movement. I mean, look at that, right? Action and movement. So let's see. Okay, quite a few cards come through. I feel like when you see a card, you can't unsee it. So at the bottom of the deck, we have got that Knight of Wands, which I saw, which you may have seen as well. So what I see here is that you do feel quite lonely right now. You're trying your best though to really stay on top of things. I feel like it hits you a lot very late at night and then also early in the morning. I feel like that's when you feel the most emotional in terms of that peak emotion, and it feels quite overwhelming, can feel quite stressful. You try your absolute best to stay on top of things and to feel your best, but sometimes it just becomes very difficult and very challenging and very overwhelming, and it can feel really just like a lot, and that's something I see here, especially with these energies and the moon as well, is that I really feel here that you're trying your best to stay as like strong and to work on your goals and to come across, as independent, and not just to like show people, but to like genuinely feel that energy within yourself. And it's because also someone here hasn't exactly been right towards you. The moon definitely shows hidden feelings also in regards to how somebody else's actions have been towards you. So the interesting thing here is that regardless of that, right, because there's some hidden energies right now, I feel like whatever this is, it starts to get moving. The Ace of Wands is someone taking action towards you, and the Knight of Cups is this person coming towards you. Now, it's really interesting because I actually believe that there's an apology coming towards you. I feel like someone here is a bit hesitant right now to come forward, but they will come forward. And that's the thing, is that right now you haven't really got that proper apology from this person, okay? And it's something that it still bothers you that this person treated you in the way that they did, and you're still trying to focus on your career, and you're still trying to focus on opportunities you have, work-related things that are going on. You're still trying to get a move on with those things, but deep down it still hurts you that this person did what they did. And you know that it's not your responsibility to go running and chasing after them or begging and pleading after them, because you know that that only further makes you, number one, feel worse. Number two, it degrades your self-confidence. And number three, it's not right? Because they did what they did. So why should you be the one trying to like beg and plead? And it's not right. You know that it's not right. So the Queen of Swords here shows that you're just focused on your goals, your ambitions, your dreams, and your boundaries, okay? Because you know how you need to be treated, and you want to be treated well. Whether you're male or female, I read energies in tarot, okay? So regardless, I really see that you are male, female, or however you identify. I really see here that you are just focused on your energy, okay? You are focused on yourself. You are focused on the things that matter most to you, and that's pretty powerful, because actually what I see is that this person is going to start pursuing you. They're going to start running after you and chasing you, and the fire and water energy is very, very balanced, okay? It's something we have here as well, fire and water. When you've got fire and water, it means that just as much action they take, just as much thought they put into things, which is good, because it's not just all action, 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 let's go here, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. It's excess fire, it's too much, right? Where's the emotion? Where's the thought? Where's the feelings? Where's the understanding? It's lacking a bit, right? When you've got water to balance that out, it's brilliant, because they put thought into the things that they want to do with you. They put thought into their apology. They come to you with a proper apology, a proper sentiment. When you've got too much water energy on excess, it can be like a flood of just emotions, and it can feel overwhelming and stressful. When you've got both in combination, it's great, because they take action, but they come to you in a genuine way. And they also then want to continuously progress things as well. And when you've got those two kings, it really shows here, okay, that they will want to talk to you. they will want to learn from it as well, okay? So this is not just oh, I forgive you, they do the same thing again, okay? Or, oh yeah, will you forgive me? And then they just do the same thing again. No, like there's a real sense here of you forgiving them and them learning and them realizing that they can't be treating you like this. But you know what's really interesting? This all happens when you literally couldn't care less, because the Queen of Swords here shows that you'll have boundaries. You'll be like, don't come to me unless you're going to come to me with an apology, and I'm not going to come to you, you know, and just pretend like none of this ever happened. You know, who am I to keep coming towards you when you've treated me like this? There's a real sense of like confidence, but there's also a real sense of like, I'm not being treated like this. No way is that happening. That's not the case. That's not the mojo. That's not, what is it from that Barbie film, Mojo Dojo? Casa House. Just, you know, stay in your Mojo Dojo Casa House, okay? You got to come to me properly. So we've got here the Six of Cups, okay, which really shows that they'll come to you with intent, action, and a genuine apology. Until then, you don't need to go running and chasing after them. I also feel that because you're putting yourself first and you're looking after yourself, it is actually spiritually triggering them to do a little bit more soul searching, a little bit more of a like, why am I treating people like this? Especially with judgment. They're starting to realize like, what am I doing? Why am I treating people like that? And you know what? Some of you might think to yourself, yeah, but you know, what if I just like talk to them and stuff? I mean, you can talk to them, but only give them as much as they give you. Let them prove themselves to you. Let them do more towards you. At the end of the day, when you are rewarding someone with certain behaviors by being like, oh, it's, you know, whatever, you know, you're basically just teaching them that what they're doing is okay. So when you do that and you don't put yourself first and you don't have those healthy boundaries, when you're so scared that you're going to lose the person despite the fact that they're literally treating you like trash, you're only further showing them that it's okay to treat me like trash because I'm always going to be here and I'm going to be your doormat and you can just like walk all over me all the time. It's going to be completely fine. No, that energy hurts you and you're not thinking about yourself if you're doing that, right? So I know this comes across as like really blunt where I'm like, oh my God, you need to you need to think more about yourself because you're hurt and then you're letting them then get away with things and then you're complaining that you're hurt. You got to be so comfortable with being you and so comfortable with the fact that yes, when you put in healthy boundaries, there may be distance and space and time, but you got to be so confident within yourself because why would you want this person to walk all over you and then for you to then complain about it when you're actually the one letting them do that? So what's really important is, you know what? You got healthy, strong boundaries, implement them. And that's really important for some of you to know, okay? Because some of you might be like, but Moonlight, this person treats me really badly, but then you let them do that, right? So instead, put in those healthy boundaries, let them come to you. Do not be afraid of the distance and the space and the time between you both. And if you find it really hard to detach and to put yourself first and to look after yourself, and you constantly feel like you have to talk to them, regardless of the fact that they don't maybe treat you the best, you need to do detachment, okay? So detachment means pulling more energy towards yourself, but if you struggle with doing that, I really recommend the ritual, and it is on my website. So again, it focuses on really healing, pulling energy towards yourself, lifting your spirits, and putting in those healthy boundaries, okay? So it is on my website. I have lots of rituals on my website actually for various areas of your life, you know, love, money, success, marriage, career, healing, black magic energy removal, protection ritual, rituals for justice, beauty, and there's also intention items as well on my website which have thousands of 5-star reviews which are at the bottom of the website. There's bracelets, candles, sage bundles, teas, and so much more on there if you are interested. And there's also as well personal readings with me if anyone is interested in me answering their personal questions, okay? And so yes, this person comes to you. They really do miss you a lot actually, and I think they really miss you when you're focused on something else, because when your energy is not all over them and you're busy doing something, they actually feel less of your energy, and that triggers them to really miss you. Whereas when you're sitting there and waiting for them or needing them or you're crying over them, they already have too much of your energy spiritually. So that's not really when they miss you, but they miss you when you are confident within yourself, when you're doing things that you enjoy. So keep doing the things that you enjoy. Okay, so yeah, definitely they miss you a lot. They think about you a lot, and they will come forward here with the Knight of Wands energy with an apology, and they will want to work towards this, which is to have union, to work on things, to be together, to make things come together, to progress things along. That's something that they will really, really want to do, okay, which is nice to see. And we also see here as well with the Seven of Pentacles, a lot of personal growth, not just within yourself, but also the other person as well. A lot of growth is going to happen here, to the point where you will also think to yourself, wow, I've grown so much, I've learned so much, I've become a stronger version of myself. And you will also learn to forgive yourself as well, because I feel like sometimes you're hard on yourself and you're thinking, why did I say that? Why did I do that? But it all allows you to grow and learn also for the future. So there's forgiveness and learning happening on both sides. Of course, you still, to a degree, miss this person, but you're realizing that actually you can't keep, putting all of your energy towards this person, because it can really delay things and then make you feel worse. So instead, you're placing a lot more of that energy towards yourself and putting yourself first, which you feel right now is also very important for you. Okay, so let's have a look at some message cards and see what's coming through. Some channeled messages. Okay, we've got quite a few channeled messages. I don't know how to express my love to you, so I keep it inside. So at this very point in time, they're keeping things to themselves. We saw with that with the Moon card, there's hidden things right now that are not really coming to the surface, but I do feel like they will come to the surface and they will express this to you in time. It's just that right now they feel like they got to keep it to themselves. It's just the way it is. It's where they are in their life. It's what's going on. I've thought about you spending time with me and, my family and me. I've thought about you spending time with my family and me. So that is something that they have thought about, okay? They've thought about it. It's been in their mind. Interesting, right? Especially because they feel something is potentially really there between you and them. I have options, but I only want you. So, regardless of anyone else around, they only want you. Give me a chance. So yeah, when they come forward, they will want a chance because they will try to apologize to you. So it's your choice whether you want to give them a chance or not. I know we're being spiritually guided, okay? And that's interesting. I did see a lot of growth actually happening on both sides. So it's almost like, you've both got to learn and grow within yourselves, and then things come together. And actually, when you're strongest within yourselves individually, that makes the strongest of relationships, okay? So that's what we have there. I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. So again, lots of learning and growing also happening on their side. Lots of learning lessons, figuring themselves out, getting themselves together. And then we've also got here, I've thought about taking a trip with you. So not only have they thought about you meeting their family, but they've also thought about taking a trip with you, going somewhere with you, spending time with you, making memories with you. It's something that they really have thought about. And that is what we have there. So this is your reading, okay? And the affirmation for this reading is, they have options, but they only want me, okay? And these options are not just people. These options are, lots of things in their life that can also take a lot of time to do, and things they, perhaps have thought they needed to do, but now, they really have eyes for you. So the affirmation for this reading is, they have options, but they only want me. So comment that down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this resonates with you, or if you like the reading. I also have TikTok and Instagram, by the way. If anyone wants to follow me on there, feel free to do so. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon. All right, take care. Bye.